There was a moment 4 years in where I almost quit filmmaking. And let me explain. The first mistake that I made was picking a wrong niche. And I'm talking about the food filmmaking. It was 2018, 2019 when Daniel Schiffer and Peter McKinnon was on the pick. And they were making a lot of B-rolls. And I thought this could be very good niche to go in. And I started shooting video for cafes, bars, restaurants, and this was a problem. And I thought that I will make a lot of money from that, but eventually, it was a big problem because in our country, we don't have a lot of budget for these type of filmmaking. So I've been trying to get out of this niche, but eventually I move away from the niche. I will never suggest someone this niche. Only if you're living in another country that have a lot of money. But if you live in Kazakhstan, this is very bad niche to go in. The second problem that I struggled with was never prepared, which means that I have never made the pre-production before. When you don't have plan, when you don't have the shot list, when you don't have the storyboard, and when you don't have a story, it could make very big problem for you in future. So if you're struggling right now, and if you're in filmmaking like 1 year, 2 year, or 3 years, be prepared for everything. I mean, like, not like the YouTube videos or something else. You can have a little plan to make in. And you don't need to get the huge shot list, or you don't need the storyboard that was made with artists. You had to be prepared. And with current technologies, you can easily make it. The shot list with AI, the storyboard with AI, and everything else. This is very easy to go in right now with the pre-production. When I started pre-production, my life became much easier. And you know why? Because you have the shoot plan, you have the post-production plan, and you don't have a lot of headache. But it doesn't mean that you won't have the random problems in production, because sometimes you can't control everything. And that's why we have to get the plan, because if we don't have any plan and no conclusion what we're doing, we will have the random problems at any time. That's why you need the plan to get protected from the random problems. And the next lesson is lighting. Before I start filmmaking, I never thought the lighting would be that crucial. And that's why I never bothered about lighting. I never thought that I needed. And for the second, third year filmmaking, I started noticing that something was very broad and I need to make my filmmaking much better. Which means I need to be better in pre-production, or maybe in movement of camera or lighting. But in the moment, I never thought this would be the lighting. I thought that, oh, I need to be better in pre-production, oh, I need to be better in camera movement, but I never thought of the lighting. And after I saw a bunch of YouTube tutorials, I understood that was my biggest problem. I never used lighting, I never practiced it. I started making little steps in lighting and I thought, ooh, I became much better. I am a god in filmmaking. I am god in lighting. And I saw another filmmaking tutorials in lighting. And after this, my confidence fell off. And you know what? This is Dunning-Kruger effect, and this is normal. First thing first, you start confident. After this, you know something that you never knew, and you became unconfident. And after that, you practiced a little, and you became confident. And after this, you became unconfident. And this works every time. And after that, I came to practice with DP. And I saw his lighting, I saw his practice. And I understood that I am peasant in this. I never made lighting before. And that was very crucial to me. But I understood that I need to learn more. And I absorbed as much information as I could on this set and variable sets after, because I needed this. And now I can say that I am okay with lighting. I'm not gonna say that I'm perfect in lighting, I am greatest cinematographer and everything else. No, this is actually works like this. You practice a lot, then you see that you have a lot of problems, then you try to get these problems out, and after that you became better in lighting. And after that you will have something new that you will start with. And this is every time when you're trying to make something in life. And the next lesson that I learned is I lost confidence. As you know, the Dunning-Kruger effect is working very well. You start thinking that you don't have anything in your mind, you think that you're bad, and you have the imposter syndrome. And you have to understand one thing. You need to learn more. You need to practice more, you need to edit more. Even when you're thinking that this is very bad, I am an imposter, I am making very bad decisions. This is the one thing that you have to understand. You are great. You will be much better than you are. Every time you take the camera, you shoot and edit, or maybe you're taking the phone, you need practice again and again and again. This will help you to become better filmmaker. Even if you think that you are not, you will be. And don't forget the one thing. You have to start now. You have to practice now. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.